Within every age, there's a particular notion that takes root by the majority of people. And today, in this modern age that we find ourselves living in, it is the here and the now. The here and the now. It's a big notion. People pay a lot of lip service to this body-mind connection. And rightfully so, they should, because there's an important connection between the body and the mind. And they both have to work in conjunction with one another for you to be a well-adjusted person. However, it is not the most important, nor is it the only connection. Body and mind, to be sure. But it should read body, mind, and soul. Why? Because our soul is immortal. Our soul continues on long after we have reached the end of our lifespan, our mortal lifespan. Our soul is going to spend forever in another zip code, you might say. And there's only 2 zip codes to choose from. One is heaven, and the other one is that other place. A little darker, in fact it's a whole lot darker. The absence of God, certainly not ruled by Jesus Christ. Yeah, there are 2 zip codes, and we're all going to wind up in one or the other. And dependent upon our choices, dependent upon our fate, F-A-T-E, which is the direct correlation of our choices, come collectively together. Some people say they don't believe in fate. Fate is a real commodity. But it's not mystical. It's not something that falls from heaven and rests on our shoulders one day. No. Fate is determined by the collective choices that we make throughout our lifetime. So the connection in body and mind, although it's an important connection to be sure, you are not looking at the full picture, nor are you looking at the most important part of this picture. Should be body, mind, and soul. Because our soul is who we are. We're more than the sum of our body parts. Most people today think that the mind and the body, it's all there is, really. They spend an inordinate amount of money on cosmetics and on health equipment in order to maintain a body that, given age, is going to deteriorate naturally. Time and gravity is going to catch up with all of us. But the soul, again, is immortal. That's the most important part of who any of us are. And if it's discussed at all today in this modern society, generally it's just given lip service to. In other words, it's covered as a matter of course only because, well, it has to be mentioned sooner or later. But it's the here and the now, which revolves around the body and the mind, that is all important. You need to give this some careful thought. And if you haven't already done so, while you still can, while there's still time enough left for you to do this, accept and believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Become one of Jesus Christ's own while you still can. And don't put this off, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to anyone. Until next time, this is Stephen. Talk to you when the wind shifts. See ya. Bye.